Blessings, blessings. Hey, welcome back to Life Space. Yo, I've been writing. Oh, this is like probably the third or the fourth live, but I wrote this one out this time instead of just popping on with the thought and then it disappears somewhere over in the clouds of, thoughts and shit. But we actually do come here on Earth to learn how to be human, right? And we help each other become human by being human to one another. But some folk are just inhumane to be human, because some people are nefarious, some people are mischievous, some people scam and scheme, to the point that they do inhumane things, not only to, people around them, but to people overall. They want to do the spell work, they want to do the manipulation, they want to sit up there and gaslight and love bomb to try to make people feel as though that they are the worst thing, because they feel that they want to feed that entity that they have within. It's the ones that really do. We all have a choice on whether we want to be human or we want to touch on the dark side where, you do some inhumane shit to stay in the dark side type of shit. Everybody got a choice, but some people really don't do the most human shit to people, whereas they want them to elevate, they want them to grow, and they want them to actually be love or in love with themselves or just love overall, right? It's like some people will truly make other people's visions that see so dark because they're dark. They want you to hear nothing but negativity and toxicity and darkness, that everybody is out after you and all of this and that, just to suck that energy out of you, to suck that those thoughts out of you of positivity, where you know all you hear and all you feel and all you accept and all you submit to is toxicity and negativity too. It's like we have so many energy vampires and warlocks and demons around us that are dressed up in human clothing, and can speak like you, talk like you, but they're the lowest vibrating of energy, where they only thrive off of lust, power, and greed, where they will have to make you or manipulate you and make you, blackmail you, bully you, harass you, and abuse you, where you do what they do. Those are the ones that do the black magic, the mirror spells, the glamour spells, the big bag spells, the coochie smells. It's like, the over drinking, the over drugging, and just all types of bodily health. The ones that will come to your place and do yard spells, they'll do graveyard spells, all of these things that people will do just because of what you do for you, right? Because you choose to be human and heal the demons within yourself, heal the entities within yourself that caused you to mentally struggle or emotionally struggle or to sit up there and physically react to the abuse around you, or to the situations that you put yourself into because of the vibrations that you were on, the levels that you were on, the energy that you were walking in. Whereas, once you learn yourself and the patterns around you, you'll acknowledge the growth within you that's crying to grow. You know, it's like some people will do the most to stay at the same age, the same mindset, the same setting as that they're used to, whereas they blame you for growing. That's why a good amount will sit up there and throw out their insecurities, do spell work and do that evil eye and magic and all that shit. Whereas all of that comes back to them, you know it's like some people want you to be sick, some people want you to be broke, some people want you to be homeless, some people want you to have lose your homes, your jobs, your freaking friends, and get you fired, get you set up for this and that, to get evicted, to lose your home. It's like some people really want all of these bad things to happen for you, but have no stability for themselves, let alone a foundation, but got an image to hold up to, that people are holding up to them, holding up for them, not themselves, but all of that shit comes back to them, never knowing the stability of you, never knowing the foundation of you, never knowing the experiences of you. Whereas those that actually working against you is working with those that actually envy you and are jealous of you. Whereas they're giving them bits and pieces of the truth as to why they're even going against you in the first place. But again, you got to look at who's going against you and why. Because we do help each other to become human by being human to one another. But some folk are just inhumane to be human, you know? It's the mental thing, you know, it's kind of mindset as to where they set themselves to be and settled in and uncomfortable in. Like, you know, some people know what they're doing. Some people will act like, you know, they're doing. It's like some people just don't want you to some people just don't want you to fucking shine. They don't want you to shine brighter than the light that they still trying to, you know, light up within themselves. Therefore, if everybody stays dim and shaded, the rain doesn't bother anybody, you know? The sun being shaded out by all of their insecurities and weaknesses is not going to bother anybody because they surround themselves with others that are insecure and weak too. That, you know what, they all got to hold each other's image up, because if they all sit up there and walk away from each other, there is no image other than who they are to themselves. Yo, this shit is crazy as shit, yo. All because of the fact that some people really don't have their own foundation and rather take your foundation from you, all because they have an image to uphold. Whereas you just being you, yo. We do help each other become human by being human to one another, but some folk are just inhumane to be human. Some people feel as though that to take from you to be you is just as human as they can be, because they're more human than you by doing the most inhumane shit to you to be something else that, you know what, at the end of the day, they ain't even you, because they got to manipulate folks to believe that you're the fucked up one and they're better than you. It's like the one that walks around with all the degrees and all of the fucking connections and links, and they got this, they got that, they know this, they know that, and they can flash a couple of dollars every other couple of weeks, but they have no stability. Those are the same ones that will have the fucking spell work going on a 24-hour basis, 365, just to make you fucking stop talking. For you to fucking, what? For your throat chakra to be blocked. For your life to be blocked. Um, we all teach each other how to be human, but some people really just don't want to be human by doing demonic shit to dress up and to make themselves look human, by doing spell work and causing illusions and smoke and mirrors to make themselves look human, by trying to portray that they are, by copying folks that are actually human. You know what, the Most High got you. Have a good one. Bye.